Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Jack, I hope you all are fine. I always pray that you live long and always be happy in your life. I try my best to provide you the latest and authentic information about the Iraqi currency. So be connected with me and my YouTube channel. The concept of floating the dinar has once again become a hot topic of discussion in economic circles and among the Iraqi populace. But the Central Bank of Iraq (CBI) is at the center of this debate, as speculations arise about whether it will take the bold step of allowing the Iraqi dinar to float freely against other currencies. This move could have significant implications for the country's economy, which is why it's garnering so much attention. Floating a currency means that its value is determined by the free market through supply and demand relative to other currencies. This is in contrast to a fixed or pegged exchange rate, where the value is set against another major currency, such as the US dollar. For Iraq, a country that has faced economic challenges and is heavily reliant on oil revenues, the decision to float the dinar is fraught with potential risks and rewards. One of the primary risks associated with floating the dinar is the possibility of economic instability. Economists like Mohammed Hashim Hilu have warned that the CBI cannot consider floating the exchange rate because it would abandon its only influential tool in light of the weakness and disruption of other economic tools. This could lead to a violent collapse of the dinar's value and rampant inflation, causing prices to soar to unprecedented levels too. Such a scenario would be detrimental to the Iraqi economy, which is still recovering from years of conflict and instability. On the other hand, proponents of floating the dinar argue that it could lead to a more efficient allocation of resources and a more responsive monetary policy. It could also potentially increase foreign investment by making Iraq's economy more market-oriented. However, the success of such a move heavily depends on the strength and stability of Iraq's economic institutions and the government's ability to implement effective monetary policies. The CBI has been discussing methods to increase the value of the Iraqi dinar and has been coordinating with the Finance Committee to enhance its value and stabilize the market. This includes adopting international standards, future plans to improve banking institutions, and the potential amendment of the Central Bank Law 3. The approval from the US Federal Reserve to supply dollar cash in 2024 is part of efforts to stabilize the Iraqi economy and its currency. The idea of floating the dinar is intertwined with the broader theme of monetary reform in Iraq. The country's economic activity is recovering, with inflation declining from its peak and projected to stabilize in the coming months. The CBI's tighter monetary policy, pass-through from the exchange rate revaluation, lower international food prices and normalization of trade finance as compliance to the new anti-money laundering combating the financing of terrorism (AML-CFT) framework have all contributed to this stabilization. In conclusion, the decision to float the Iraqi dinar is a complex one with far-reaching consequences. It's a decision that requires careful consideration of the potential risks and benefits, as well as the current state of Iraq's economy and its future prospects. As the CBI and the Iraqi government continue to navigate these waters, the world watches with keen interest to see what the future holds for the Iraqi dinar and the country's economic trajectory. The conversation about floating the dinar is not just about currency valuation, it's about the broader economic reform and the path Iraq chooses to take towards financial sovereignty and stability.